Hello guys, good afternoon. So I'm here to talk about something that just crossed my mind today. So while I was going through my gallery today, I saw an old picture of me. This was me last year around October. I took this picture because I believed in myself that I was gonna be better. That I was just gonna get out of that position, that I was gonna grow. I had faith in myself. I can't even imagine how life was for me during that time. But I never stopped. I never stopped believing in myself. I never stopped believing in God and having faith. Even at this stage in my life, I know that I am not where I want to be, but I would never stop, and I know I'm gonna get better. Now, I was scrolling to TikTok and I came across a post, so I went through the comment section and I was just reading those comments, and some comments there broke me because I realized that people are already going through a lot, and there's so much I am grateful for. And I realized that I'm not really grateful to God that much. He's done so much that sometimes I just neglect those blessings. Sometimes in life we are more focused on the things we don't have, the things we have not achieved yet, than we are more focused on the things we have achieved or the things we once, aspired to have that we have already. We just neglect those little blessings that God has brought our way. You understand what I mean? And that is what steals our joy most of the times, because we compare ourselves to people's growth. Now, one thing I've never done in my life is compare myself to anybody, because I know that in any position you see someone, or however you see a person, or how rich or how successful you think a person is, you need to look beyond what you just see. There's a lot of sacrifices that was made for the person to be there. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes sacrifices, and a lot of sleepless nights. Now, back last year 2024 to 25, when I started trading newly and middle, and last year I was struggling to get a perfume. Trust me, if I work and save up and get a perfume, sometimes I just end up blowing it, and I start thinking of another way to get money, or maybe wait at the end of the month so I can get my salary to buy a perfume then. Even if I know I was gonna probably end up blowing those accounts, but I didn't want to give up. I had a lot of sleepless nights. Like, if you check this picture, I'm gonna put it up here. It was taken at night because I couldn't sleep. I was awake back testing, because I believed in my vision. Trust me, no one would believe in your vision more than you do. And I never knew a day would come when I would put up a camera and, say my truths and, just express how I feel and what I think people should know. But I'm doing it now because that's growth. I've outgrown that person I was last year. I'm a new person now. I'm getting better. I'm becoming more, more grown, more matured. Now, we need to learn to appreciate little things in our life, and sometimes we don't realize how far we've come until probably we see a throwback. I probably wouldn't even realize this if I didn't see that picture. And I sat down today, and I am so grateful to God, honestly, because I am not where I used to be. And a few years from now, I'm gonna come back to this video and I'm gonna smile because I'd be in a better place. and so are you. Okay, so whatever you're going through now, whatever phase you're going through now, stay strong, believe in your dream, believe in your vision. Because I think if you have a vision, you don't stop, you don't quit, because that vision, that dream is what drives you to becoming a better person. It's what drives you to becoming a better person, to waking up every day and putting in effort. That dream that only you see is what drives you. Alright, so you don't wait for people to help, you don't wait for people to applaud you, you just keep doing that thing. And trust me, people might not see what you're saying, people might not believe in that dream, but one day definitely they're gonna see that thing you've been seeing all those times. You understand? It's okay for people not to support you at the start. Very okay. But don't give up on yourself. Guys, never give up on yourself. And learn to appreciate God. Learn to involve God in everything you do. That's one thing I've learned so far in my life. In whatever I do, no matter how the situation is, no matter what I'm going through at the moment, I always involve God, and I have faith. I have so much faith in God that I am not shaken by the things that happen to me or the things that come my way. I am never shaken, because all my life I had a very terrible, upbringing. I wasn't, things were to be rough for me while growing up. But I've learned to trust God regardless of the situation I find myself. So I don't fear. I just believe that phase will pass. And what matters is I'm gonna come out on top, because I have God. And even if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, I trust that God's plan is better for me. But I don't stop. I don't quit no matter what, because I believe in my vision. So guys, maybe this is just a reminder that we should learn to trust God and have faith and keep putting in effort in whatever you're doing. It might take time, though it might tarry, but definitely, certainly, it will come to pass. Have a profitable week, guys. Now I'm wishing you the best of luck. Bye.